Have you ever had a sales call that felt like a horror movie? Everything is going fine until suddenly the customer hits you with an objection. It's too expensive. I need to think about it. Let me check with my goldfish first. And just like that, bam, it's over. They're gone, and you're left wondering what just happened. Well, here's the thing, objections aren't rejections, they're just speed bumps. And today I'm going to teach you a 4-step method to handle any sales objection without sounding like a desperate telemarketer. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple system that keeps you in control of the conversation and actually makes people want to buy from you. Before we get into the 4-step method, let me tell you a quick story. Years ago, I was terrible at handling objections. I'd either panic and start offering discounts, or I'd go into full-on objection handling panic mode, rapidly slamming my customer with every rebuttal that I know. Neither strategy worked for me, and they probably don't work for you either. Then I figured out something that changed the game for me forever. Most objections aren't rejections, they're opportunities to reach understanding. See, when somebody says it's too expensive, they don't necessarily mean that they can't afford it. What they might mean is that they don't see the value yet. And once I learned how to respond the right way, my close rate skyrocketed. And that's why I created the CAAR method. It's a simple, repeatable process that works for any objection. Clarify the objection, answer their concern, ask for the sale, and finally, repeat if needed. Step 1, clarify the objection. Have you ever had somebody say that it's too expensive and you immediately think, well, crap, I guess I lost that one? Price objections aren't always about the money. It could mean I don't trust that this will work for me. I'm not sure that this is the right time, or I have no idea how to justify this to my boss. So instead of assuming that it's an objection, let's ask a clarifying question instead. When you say it's expensive, do you mean the upfront cost or the long-term value? Is it a budget issue, or are you just unsure if this is going to work for you? The goal here is to dig deeper and find the real concern, because you can't handle an objection if you don't actually know what it is. Step 2 is you answer the objection with confidence. All right, now that you've clarified, it's time to answer the real concern. Most people panic and start dropping their price. Don't do that. Instead, you need to reframe the objection and show value. For example, if they say it's too expensive, you can reply, I hear you, budget is important, but let's talk about what this is actually costing you if you don't solve your problem. How much is that costing you every month? When you look at it that way, does it feel like a smart investment instead? Another example, if they say, now is not the right time, you can reply, hey, I totally get that. Timing is everything. But let's take a look at the bigger picture for a second. What happens if you wait 6 months? Will this problem go away on its own, or will it still be there? Next, you need to reframe the objection and show value. When you do that, you're not fighting them. You're guiding them towards the right decision that's in their own best interest. Step 3, ask for the sale. Don't chicken out. Here's where 90% of salespeople fail. They handle the objection, and then there's just awkward silence. Never do that. Always guide the conversation back to a decision. For example, does that answer your concern? Awesome. Should we go with the standard plan or the premium? Or, well, that makes sense, so let's get started today, or would Tuesday work better for you? Always ask again, because if you don't ask, you'll never close. And then step 4, repeat if necessary. See, not every objection gets resolved on the first try, and that's okay. If they throw out another concern, don't panic, just loop back through CAAR, clarify, answer, ask for the sale, and repeat. Clarify, answer, ask, repeat. Clarify, answer, ask, repeat. See, each time that you do this, you remove another barrier until there's nothing left stopping them from saying yes. Now you have a system that works for any objection. So next time a customer pushes back, don't panic, just follow CAAR, clarify, answer, ask, and repeat if needed. And to go even deeper into objection handling, check out my course, Close Sales Like a Believer. The link is in the description right down there. It'll give you step-by-step frameworks for handling every major objection like a pro. What is the number one objection that you struggle with? Drop it in the comments. I'll reply personally and maybe even make a follow-up video to help out. Until next time, keep selling, guys. See you soon.